Hi, everybody. My name is Dylan Kelly, and this is my presentation on identifying false information. So, this would be fake news or misinformation. So, the first thing I want to talk about are the types of false information. The first one would be fake news. So, these are news or stories on the internet that are not true. They might be in the form of disinformation or misinformation, meaning intentionally or unintentionally incorrect. So there you go. Disinformation, false information that's created and shared to deliberately cause harm. And misinformation is generally used to refer to misleading information created or disseminated without a deliberate intent to cause harm. Number 2 is how to spot potentially false information. So, the first and most important aspect of learning how to spot fake news is to develop a critical mindset. And by critical mindset, what I mean is a mindset to think a little bit more about the information that you're looking at, and then do your homework, right? Ask questions, don't just take things at face value. So, you need to ask a lot of questions. So, who said it? What did they say? Where did they say it? When did they say it? Why did they say it? And how did they say it? So there's a lot of misinformation that goes on. Most of us get our news off the internet these days, either social media or perhaps we have a, favorite blogger, YouTuber, something like that to share the information. So just make sure that you know where your information is coming from. So why should you care? Why should you care that there's misinformation or fake news out there? Well, it really is impactful, and if we share things that are fake, that are false, that are misleading, we can potentially cause problems. So everybody has the responsibility to combat the scourge of fake news and disinformation. This ranges from the promotion of strong norms on professional journalism, supporting investigative journalism, reducing financial incentives for fake news, and improving digital literacy among the general public. So, according to a study done in 2017, this kind of shows where people get their information. Some people get it from family, some people get it other places, some people get it via email, some people search for it. A lot of people get it from social media or news organizations. So CNN, Fox News, whichever other ones there are. I don't watch the news. You'll have to forgive me. So that's where most people get their information. So the highest almost being social media. The problem with social media is there are a lot of satirical sites. There are a lot of people that would rather post something without doing their investigative portion first. And that's how misinformation and incorrect and just completely wrong information gets spread around. A good example of that was during the COVID pandemic. We saw all sorts of things being shared on social media. And not all of them were correct, and some of them were very harmful. So it is very important to do your homework, to know where the information's coming from, to check your sources, and to check when, who, what, where, and why. That concludes my presentation on misinformation, disinformation, and fake news.